Time to run it back. Division supremacy on the line again. Green Bay Packers on the road in Chicago. Lost more than a game in Denver last week.
Oh, Parsons is down.
That was non-contact, it looked like, too.
That loss, combined with the Bears taking care of their Brown business, has the Monsters of the Midway back in first in the NFC North.
On the roll, directing traffic to the end zone. He throws, and it's DJ Moore. Chicago cashes in immediately from 22.
These two just played the week before last, of course, in Green Bay. Pack took it 28-21 in a nail-biter. Jordan Love threw 3 touchdowns, 2 to Christian Watson. Josh Jacobs ran for 86 yards and a score. Packers defense held Caleb Williams to 186 yards, picked him off to seal the game.
Williams looking, throwing, it is intercepted! Keyshawn Nixon and the Packers will win it!
A lot has changed in a short period of time. Packers lost Watson in their loss to Denver, left with a chest injury, have to wait and see if he can go. Guard Zach Tom left the game with an injured knee. And of course, Micah is done for the year. Parsons didn't sack Caleb when they first met, but not having him to hurry Williams isn't going to help. And you can argue Caleb is coming off his best game of the year.
Now Williams, clean pocket over the middle with all day to throw. He finds Luther Burden breaking tackles.
Bears went for 31 points in frigid cold weather. Williams, 242 yards, hit on 60% of his throws, finally got out of the 50s. 2 TDs, no picks, a 112 rate, and plenty of his passes, real buttes, Clark.
Williams, end zone, DJ Moore, touchdown!
If he wants to go Jelly of the Month Club, become a gift that keeps on giving, needs to keep it going in what is easily the biggest game of his young career, and Green Bay's secondary is coming in feeling a little like Aunt Bethany. Gave up 302 yards, 4 TDs to Bo Nix, didn't pick him off, 8.9 yards per attempt for a hefty 134 rate.
Nix to the end zone. Franklin has it. Touchdown, Broncos.
Did I pass gas? He threw 34 times. They didn't sack him once, gave up 34 points, unable to stop them once on 4 red zone chances.
Nix throwing goal line, and it's a touchdown.
Their secondary gave up 42 yards and a TD to little Jordan Humphrey, 85 yards and a TD to Troy Franklin, 113 and a TD to Cortland Sutton. Now back to DJ Moore, who they held to -4 yards. He looked better against an orange team, scoring twice, 69 yards.
Williams looking for more on the sideline with a toe tap and a first down.
63 yards on 4 catches for Colston Loveland.
To the sideline, open is Colston Loveland, the tight end rumbling into Cleveland territory.
And 84 yards from Luther Burden.
Here's Burden, nice spin,
nice move.
and a little juke, and Burden dancing his way out to the 33-yard line.
Will he play this week? He hurt his ankle, and Rome Odunze missed another game with a stress fracture in his foot. Doesn't sound like he's going to be back soon. They will have both their backs, though. Kyle Monungai, only 33 yards versus the Browns. DeAndre Swift, though, 98 yards, 5.4 a carry, 2 scores.
Swift struggling inside the 5, the high kick into the end zone for the touchdown.
He was effective versus Green Bay, too. 4.8 a pop, 63 yards. Pack played the run better last week, holding R.J. Harvey to 3.4 per attempt.
And Walker was not going to let Harvey get away.
Big time play.
As to their offense, 26 points after going for 28 versus Chicago. Solid stuff.
It's Jacobs with the catch. Oh my goodness. What a grab by the running back.
That is a touchdown.
Love threw for more than 270 yards, but they went 1 for 4 in the red zone, 4 field goals compared to just 2 TDs, and Love had 2 passes end up in the defense's hands, sub 70 rate.
Across the middle, intercepted. Love was trying to hit Dontavian Wicks.
Chicago secondary tried to work some things out versus Shedeur Sanders. Seems like it went well. They intercepted him 3 times without allowing a touchdown, held him to a lowly 30 rating.
For Cleveland, it's Sanders looking for Fannin, and it's picked again. C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Defense held Cleveland to 3 points, 4 for 14 on third down, only let them inside the 20 once.
Sanders on first down deflected, and it's intercepted. DeMarco Jackson's got it.
And they sacked Sanders 5 times, most bags they've had in a game this year.
4-man rush. Pressure up the middle again. Sanders in trouble, and down he goes. Austin Booker with the sack.
Bears pressured Sanders 52.4% of his pass attempts. That's on par with making a down payment for a pool you can't afford. And get this, Love was pressured 52% of his 40 pass attempts, took 3 sacks versus the Broncos, was hit 15 times. You don't see that many quarterback hits very often.
2nd and 8, and a sack on this one.
Most understand, though, that was against a Denver defense that's found on the top shelf. Cleveland's offense akin to Cousin Eddie's RV, Green Bay and Chicago's Week 15 opponents as different as the Griswolds and Margot and Todd. We'll see if Chicago's corners have to chase Watson around. They will deal with Matthew Golden for sure. He had 55 yards versus the Broncos.
Goes to the near side, and Golden, the first rounder, pulls it in.
And why is the carpet all wet, Todd? Jaden Reed also checked out with double 5s through the air.
It's Reed, turns it upfield. Big gain for the Packers. Picks up 29.
Romeo Doubs, 36 yards. Dontavian Wicks, 6. Luke Musgrave racking up 52.
Here's Love's throw, wide open. Diving with the catch is Musgrave. And they get out of that pickle from inside the 5-yard line.
They could lean heavy on Jacobs, too. Bears defense held Quinshon Judkins in check, but they remain one of the easiest teams to run on. Jacobs fared well against them and didn't slow down versus the Broncos. 73 yards, 6.1 a carry, broke a 40-yarder.
No one near him, taken off. Jacobs to the end zone for his longest touchdown run of the season.
He also caught Love's only TD pass. Brought up the 2010 playoff game between these two in our last preview, a game Green Bay won. They've taken Chicago 26 of their last 31 games. Maybe if we show a Bears win over Green Bay, Chicago will win this week. Do we have that power? Let's test it. Sherman, take us to 1980 for the most lopsided game in the rivalry's history.
The Bears were awesome against Green Bay. For 3 decades, 30 first downs in a game was a club record. They made 33 against Green Bay. Vince Evans completed over 80% of his passes. Chicago scored 9 touchdowns. They scored more points than any Bear team in 15 years. If the Bears enjoyed a feast against Green Bay,